Pavel Durov gets arrested. Ton crashes incredible 17% back to $5 level. What should we do? What should we do? Should we trade? Should we jump in? Should we buy long? Should we buy short? The answer is never try to catch a falling axe. This is bigger than a knife, so you've got to be incredibly careful. But what I would say is, looking at some of the exchange anticipations right now in terms of his arrest, you can see a lot of people, open interest on Ton has surged by 32% to over $300 million according to CoinGlass. The flock of traders appear to be following Ton's price plummeting following the news. At the time of the publication, Ton is trading around that $5 mark, which is true. It's actually dropped a little bit more, and things look a bit more stabilized than yesterday. But it looks like there's still plenty of interest in Ton. A total number of derivative contracts have not been settled, such as options and futures. An increase in open interest indicates a greater confidence among traders in predicting Ton's price direction, regardless of up or down. Right now, obviously, there's traders. Most of these are undoubtedly short hedges in one way or another, is what traders are saying. It's typical for traders to take such positions when fear enters the market, and in this case, Ton, there are two distinct opportunities. It's very, very hard to predict the move upside, but it's going to come at some point if he gets out, right? So that's what you're looking for in order to bet the price is going up. If not, if the market continues to do well, I think the blow will be lessened. But if we have a sudden black swan of some different kind, then this may be a really bad time for Ton. Now, what's more worrisome for the entire ecosystem is obviously this guy will get out, and the fact that no doubt that this guy would get out. But overall, in the future, it puts a question mark over Ton's and Telegram's legitimacy in the West. I think this is a political war. This is what's happening. The French have arrested this dude, and it's more to do with organized crime, and they've charged him with terrorism via Telegram, basically. So it's just an incredible time. I've got personal opinions on the subject, but it doesn't really matter. It is what it is. Ton is just not something that I hold right now, and I'm taking just advantage of any possibilities of a short-term trade, or if it's worthwhile getting into the project if it crashes, with the promise of Ton ecosystem doing what it's already done. So that's my opinion on Ton, guys. In terms of projects as well, I've been looking at Banana Gun for a while, and right now obviously this is a big cap, but I believe this is gonna be the winner of the Telegram bot wars. We talked about it a little bit last, and Banana Gun is something that obviously is on my radar. I have it at the moment. I did use the bot, don't have it. I think it's gonna be something that does okay. What's looming in the background, guys, is on September the 18th, the Fed will cut the rate. Traditionally, it causes sell the news event, the market becomes a bit bearish. So just whether bearish or bullish, nobody knows. On a macro level, of course, rate cuts are extremely bullish for the risk assets. We know that, but it's not what you've been told in terms of the immediate reaction. So I don't think we will go back to levels lower than where we've been before, but just put your pants on, big boy pants on, and be ready for those types of moves. In terms of my actual projects, Marvia, Alf, aitech, TechTim, basedai, these all remain fundamental that I hold. Mintlayer I still hold, and Mintlayer is up 74%. And it was at some point one of the best performers in the entire portfolio. So look, at the end of the day, the market is still very much volatile, and financial advice, but you've got to take advantage where you can in terms of any dips that you see that align with your portfolio. I was talking to one of my friends last night, and we've noticed that certain projects have announced some bullish moves. GSWIFT will be announcing a token burn, which is fantastic. I think GameSwift for me right now looks much more attractive than it did a while ago, and this news is incredibly bullish. And so I'll be looking to add a bit more GSWIFT under $3, and that is going to be something that I look forward to doing, because I've always held GSWIFT. The tokenomics was shit, but now that they fixed it, it's going to be pretty good. The other one that everybody's asking me about is a mintlayer. Now, everybody saw a short burst of price performance. The asset's still way undervalued in my opinion. And even so, for those people that are caught or think that they're trapped in mintlayer, you saw what few candles have done in terms of the losses, but we're nowhere near that. Mintlayer needs to get above 30 cents and everybody will be flocking back in. You won't believe. So I still think that it is undervalued. Not financial advice. Do what you have to do. And for those of you asking, yes, I do still hold mintlayer. Interestingly, if you look at the likes of the best performing assets in the dip, the likes of Octaspace, it's a good time to buy Octaspace right now. 157 holding very strongly, and with that, we're looking at Dynex as well. There's a massive surge of interest in terms of neomorphic computing. I think this one will be good when the time is right to do the next leg up of the market. Okay. In terms of my overall position in the market, I'm actually not looking at any gems that come out of the woodwork. It's all about stability at this point, and it's all about finding trades that you can put back into your bags rather than the other way around, right? So it's very important to stay stable. The market's still offering a massive opportunity. Do not FOMO under any circumstance. You don't know what this market's going to offer. The fact that people don't have coins on the side when these moves eventually happen is worrisome. So if you were to deploy, if today's payday, for example, you want to buy some alephium, 163. You can see here we had a massive that drop at 120. which was that 5th of August. But apart from that, you can see this price is holding quite nicely now. Do I think ALF is undervalued at 163? 100% I do. So what I would do is I would buy 50% on my, or 25% today. I'd look and see where the price is in maybe tomorrow, and I would dollar cost average until we get to a level where it gets above $2 and you don't really need to buy it anymore. 17% down for the month for aitech, and that is a massive in my opinion. Market cap here is $90 million, volume $4 million. If you haven't already closed this bag, get this bag closed. And yeah, look, the other stuff that I'm looking at right now is the political memes. It's important to obviously take advantage of that. It's going to be short, sharp, and quick. You can see here, this one is called MAGA again, $11 million in market cap. Obviously, the big one is the MAGA Trump, and then this is called Donald Trump. This one is at $15 million, and right now the price come down. The market cap has come down to 63%, and overall, I think the market looks supreme at the moment for DCA. I don't understand. If you remember, the Lamb Wolf is another one that had a massive hype. MAGA hat 38 down. Look, memes make up a very tiny position of my portfolio, and I would therefore suggest you don't take too much risk, but have some exposure, because we know memes will at some point get back and start doing what memes do. All right, guys. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say today. It's been a fantastic weekend, and I hope you stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Take care.